Hello everyone and welcome to a new video for Ethereum price update and prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. So on the daily chart of Ethereum, I don't want to go so much back into the history today. I made that in the previous video so you can see why we have some weaknesses already in the ETH market. Okay, so I'm gonna start exactly from our current cycle, where we have seen a weak cycle, having rather than impulse having just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in yellow for a contracting diagonal. Now, of course, the wave 5 has extended a little bit, but not so not much enough to get a higher high, right? A new higher high. So after finishing this contracting diagonal, we are expecting, of course, that this plays the role of a wave 1 in green, and we are looking forward to a wave 2 in green, and then continuation towards the upside, right? Inside this cycle, after the wave 1, we need to see 3 waves a correction, right? Hitting the wave 2 at least in the 0.38 fib level, which is the first fib level for a wave 2. However, this is a very weak fib level for wave 2. The most common area for a wave 2 are the 0.618 and the 0.78 fib levels between 2,100 and 1,560 for Ethereum. And inside this wave C, we're gonna move inside it to see what is going on. If this is playing the wave 1 here and 2, so we are looking for kind of an impulse towards the downside, right? So let's move inside this area closely on the 1 hour chart and see what is exactly going on inside it. So on the 1 hour chart, we can see that, this is potentially our ABC, right? Our ABC, so the C has started from there, right? Let me check just a second. ABC, okay, yes. So I'm gonna just put a bigger one here just to know where are we, right? I'm gonna put this in red, and also as not primary but intermediate. Here we go. So this is my wave B and this is my wave C, and back to the 1 hour chart. Perfect. So I can see that this is a wave B and this is the start of a wave C, right? So what I'm looking for here is a continuation towards the downside, because as we can see clearly, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? And if we label this here exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? We're gonna put this just to keep it in mind that one wave has been done already, which is wave 1 potentially, right? So we see 3 waves here, so we see 5 waves here, right? So that might be a wave 1, and we are looking here to a wave 2, and we still expecting a 3, 4, 5 towards the downside, right? And if we put this in orange, so here we go. So that might make it clearer, right, what is going on. So 3, of course, 5 to be exactly given later. So inside the wave 2 here, okay, we saw kind of an impulse, unfinished impulse, right? Because it was in the wave 4, the 886, the 618 fib level has been touched for a wave 4. We were expecting a 1, 2, 3, 4, right? I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, the 4 went very deep and touched the 0.618 fib level for a wave 4, which is kind of very weak, and sometimes it invalidates the impulse, and this is exactly what happened. And once the impulse was invalidated, then we cannot count this a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5 anymore. Rather, we have to call it A, B, and C, or W, X, and Y, which is also corrective structure at the same time. So, however, it has ended up that this is a perfect corrective structure for a wave 2 after a wave 1 with 5 waves down, right? Which tells us that we are in the good and the right trend towards the downside, right? Because we see 5 downs and 3s up. Now, what we are looking for after this, we are looking again for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to finish the wave 3 in orange, right? Wave 3 in orange. So, inside now, the wave 1 and the 1 hour chart, we see that we already got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now again, the 4 has touched the 0.618. For a wave 4, it's a very weak, or it is an invalidation sometimes. Alright? It's not a rule, but it's a guideline. So if it invalidates an impulse, that means the impulse might transfer. If we see continuation towards the downside, that means the impulse might transfer to a diagonal as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Rather than seeing a very deep 3, then we're gonna see a shallow 3, 4, and 5, making that as contracting diagonal. If that happened now, of course, then we are still okay to move on towards the wave 3. The wave 3 might be shallow, it's fine, but still on the right path. Okay, so let's see exactly here what we can see. Okay, so after hitting the wave 4, we are expecting a wave 5, right? And wave 5 should be impulsive as well, with having several impulses. It looks like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay, which is very common for a wave 5. So we need to add even one more impulse here, 3, 4, and 5, right? So if that is 4, this is a 3 here. Okay, let's put it under 3, 4, and 5. Okay, yeah, and finishing, let's put this in minor, by the way. Alright, finishing the main wave 5. Okay, finishing the main wave 5 in red. Okay, so this is the thing now. We have double impulses, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing in orange, the wave 3, going for a wave 4, finished again, and we are looking for a final wave 5, finishing the wave 5 in orange, finishing the ABC also in pink, and also finishing the impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So that would be the perfect scenario here, right? Perfect scenario, finishing several waves already together, right? And that might finish also the wave 3 in orange, right? Also getting us to a wave 4 again and a wave 5 to finish the whole correction that we saw on the daily chart, right? Which it should be the wave C here exactly, all right? And that, right? And that would claim that the wave 2 correction is in, and we are looking towards the upside. So what we are looking for still, in conclusion, of course, is a continuation towards the downside for Ethereum, right? In that case, if that happened, then we are in a good path towards the wave 2, and from there we continue towards the upside. Okay, so I'm gonna give here just some levels and targets for the thing. So let's see if we have here wave 2, the fib levels, yes, has been perfectly touched at the 1.618, right? So that is a perfect fib level, right? And I'm gonna remove this one is perfect. So this has been touched perfectly. So now what we are looking for is a continuation towards the upside, almost to hit the 2.618, right? That would be a perfect level again at $2,985, right, for ETH, finishing all these four potential waves exactly at this price, okay, at 2,985, right? And for more evidence here, if I want to go to the daily chart, and I want to put all of these in the bearish scenario, and here we go. So on the daily chart, we have seen also the fib level at 0.38. The first fib has been already touched, and I think this time is gonna be tested again. And in that case, all right, in that case, when we reach this level on the 1 hour chart, okay, when we reach these levels, if we go back to the 1 hour, okay, so you can see this is exactly the fib level here, right? This is a fib level. So we might test it again, okay? We might test it again. If we do, and we break it down, then, okay, expect, of course, continuation towards the downside. However, if we don't test it and we start to see some reversal, expect that, yeah, this is another thing to think about, okay? So what we are expecting, of course, is a continuation towards the downside, right? To hit the common area for the wave 2. If not, if it only hits here and rebounds, yeah, I would suggest that the big wave 2 is in, and we are looking forward for the upside, okay? So keep that in mind, all right? Keep that in mind. So far, we have to aim at least now around 3,000, okay, 2,900 or around 2,800, okay, and from there we know what is gonna happen with Ethereum, right? Okay, so that was it for Ethereum. I hope that you liked the update. If you did, please press the like button, and if you did not subscribe for the channel, please subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.